Hello programmers, back to my another interesting video, and tonight again I will show one of my project. Basically this is also going to be a project showcasing video. So let's get started, and this is my project crypto message converter application. So initially I run it locally, uh, and you can see that it runs on local server, okay, localhost mainly. So if I open my VS Code, so this is the this is the folder structure or source code. So in the previous video I didn't share the source code because there is a privacy because my semester is running, but for this I will show my source code here, okay, but not sharing. Okay, so let's start with the package.json file. Here I use Nextjs 15. Nextjs 15. Let's zoom it a little bit more. Okay, so I use Nextjs 15.0.3, and I use Tailwindcss for styling the whole project. The version is 3.1 4.1, and I also use a icon library, mainly Lucide React. Okay, so for use the icons, for example, mainly this icon. Okay, so if I click this button, it turns into the white theme, and if I click again this button, and it turns back to the dark theme. Okay, and if you reload this browser, you can see that the output is in sorry, the browser, sorry, the background is in black theme. Okay, so get back to the VS Code editor again. So this is the page.js file, the starting point of this application. You can see there I use client because uh, I use state and use effect. That's why I have to use it, use client. And this is the crypto converter function. Okay, basically there are some use state for set algo, selected algo, plain text, cipher text, key, decrypt key, and theme for theme purpose. Okay, initially that primary theme is light theme. You can select dark theme here also, but initially I write it like primary. Light is the primary theme. Okay, so how many algorithms I used here? Okay, so if I open my readme.md file, let's open it in view mode. Okay, so the view mode is opened. So here the crypto message converter is a web application built with Next.js and Tailwind CSS. You already saw it, and that allow users to encrypt and decrypt messages using various cryptographic algorithm. The application features a responsive design with both light and dark theme. Okay, you already saw it. So the features of this project is support for multiple encryption algorithms. For example, Caesar cipher, beginner cipher, playfair cipher, and simplified RSA cipher. This is not the actual RSA cipher algorithm. This is a simplified version because I used dedicated values here. Okay, for demonstration purpose only. Okay, I will discuss it later. So the second feature is real-time encryption and decryption. You can see that soon, and so you will see that soon. Responsive design for all devices, and finally light and dark theme support with persistent user experience. So this is the prerequisite. If you want to run this project, you have to install Node.js and then install pnpm, because I use pnpm. Okay, initially the message is actually in npm. Okay, I rewrite it pnpm. Okay, so you can clone the repository here, but I didn't share the username currently. I will share it later. So after installing it, you can simply run it. Okay, so the uses is basically that select an encryption algorithm from the available options. Basically there are total 4 options, I can select any of them. Okay, so after that, for encryption, enter the plain text in the input field. If required by the selected algorithm, is enter a key. So if the algorithm requires to give you to enter you a key, then you have to give a key. Okay, click the encrypt button to see the encrypted text, and for decryption purpose, enter the cipher text in the input field, and if required by the selected algorithm, enter the key. So if the decryption algorithm requires, so if the description sorry decryption part requires any key, for example any key, then you have to give that key. Okay, For example, here I already said that I use simplified version of RSA. That's why here I didn't need any value. For example, D and E. Okay, I didn't use D and E here. Okay, I use dedicated values for them. Okay, I will see you the source code soon. I will show you the source code soon. Okay, so the fourth option is use the theme toggle button in the top right corner to switch between light and dark theme. So you can see there are some security note. The cryptographic implementation in this project are educational purposes only and it should not be used for securing sensitive information. The RSA implementation in particular uses fixed values and is not secure for real world application. So okay, so let's jump into the application. So for example, if I choose Caesar cipher, so then I have to give my plain text here. So for example, I write my name Maruf. So also I have to give a key. Okay, also I have to give a key. If you don't know about those algorithms, you can see the notes section here. Also the notes.md file. In the notes.md file, you can see that the Caesar cipher requires key of a simple uses a simple shift of alphabet. The key is a number representing the shift column. Okay, the beginner cipher requires key uses a keyword to shift the alphabet for each letter. The key is a word or phrase. Playfair cipher requires key uses a 5 into 5, basically 5 into 5 matrix grid or of letters based on a keyword. The key is a word or phrase used to generate the grid. RSA does not require any provided key because we use dedicated key for that. Uses public key and cryptography. In our simplified implementation, we use fixed values for N, E, and D. I already told it a few minutes ago. Okay, so in a real world scenario, this would be generated and managed securely. So this is the structure of the project. Okay, I will get back to that later. At first, see the output. So if I give a key, for example 1, then click the encrypt button, you can already see that the plain text is showing here. Okay, the plain text is showing here. I didn't write it here because this is real time. If I click the encrypt button, then you can see the encrypted text also showing in the right side in the decryption part. So you can see it and you can copy it also. If I click the copy button and open another browser and paste it, you can see that this is the encrypted text. Okay, so for example, you can see that this is the encrypted key and this is the output. You didn't need any key here because the key is already given here. Okay, that's why you don't need it to find the actual output. But if you reload the browser, all the values are gone. Then if you give the cipher text, it will show it appear here, and this time you have to give the key. If you give the wrong key and click the decrypt button, then it will not give you the actual result. So you have to type the actual key. Okay, the actual key is 1. So if I click the decrypt button now, then you can find the actual plain text message. Okay, so this is cipher, Caesar cipher. Then similarly, beginner cipher, playfair cipher, and RSA, all of those algorithms will work. Okay, for example, for beginner cipher, I write word as a key, then click the encrypt button. You can see this is the cipher text. So I copy the cipher text and reload the browser and paste the cipher text here. Click the decrypt button, but you can't see any output because you have to give the key also. So the key is word. Okay. So now if I click decrypt button, the key is word or not. Okay, I have to choose the algorithm. The in primary algorithm is selected is Caesar cipher. So I have to choose the beginner cipher here. So if I now click the decrypt button, you can see the output is here. Okay, this is the plain text in uppercase format. So This is the playfair part. You can also try it here, and this is the RSA part. And here you can see there is no key option. Okay, in the other algorithms you can see the enter key text field here, but you can't see any and text field. Sorry, key text field here. Okay, so let's jump into the algorithm. So and this is basically component based. You can write all the algorithms in a single file by file, but I wrote in different file for simplicity and easy to understand. Okay, and this is the page.js file, and here you can see the structure of the web page. Okay, structure of the web page, and you can see that for all the input tag contains on change. Okay, on change what I say attribute. Okay, let's jump into the components folder. You can see there are total 4 algorithms. So start with the Caesar cipher. So this is the Caesar cipher algorithm, and you can see this is the implementation, and I didn't use any package or library. You can say you can use packages. For example, there are a popular package for encryption decryption. So encryption decryption npm package. Okay, if you search it, then you can find that uh, is that the right one? I think, yeah, this is the okay, this is the package cryptier crypter. Okay, so you can use this to implement your algorithms. Okay, and the weekly downloads is 44,869, and this is maybe open source. If I open it, then you can find it. Okay, this is the GitHub repository. Okay, I think they didn't share the source code. Okay, I think share the source code also. Let's open the index.js file. mm, this dot decrypt. Basically this is not the actual package. I forgot the name. Actually, I will share it in the description or comment box. Okay, okay, get back to the source code again. This is Caesar cipher, and this is playfair cipher. This is a long algorithm, and so much complex also. Already you can see a source code. This is too complex to identify. You can use any AI, for example chat gpt, to need to find explanation of all the functions. Okay, so now this is the RSA algorithm, and you can see that there are some fixed values. Okay, where it is there. Okay, this is so constant n is 3233. This is the value of n, this is the value of e 17, and this is the value of n, and this is the value of d. Okay, I used fixed values to encrypt and decrypt, and this is for educational purpose, and also that this is a simplified version of RSA algorithm. This is not the actual RSA algorithm. Okay, in actual RSA algorithm you have to calculate the value of n, calculate the value of e, and calculate the value of d also. Okay, calculate the value of d also, and for d you have to write another function here. Okay, so at last this is the beginner cipher, and this is a simple algorithm. Basically you can easily implement it. Okay, so get back to the project output. Okay, I hope you understand everything here. So let's go to the white theme, and this is the white theme, and here now the time is 4 a.m. and after 2 hours I have to go to my varsity. So that's why that light theme is so what I can say, can't describe. Okay, so get back to the dark theme again, and my PC setup is also in dark theme. Let me show you. Okay, the um, desktop appearance, you can see I am using dark theme always. I don't like light theme actually. Okay, and this is the source code, and you can see the full project. uh, okay, that's all of in this video. I hope you find this video helpful for your cryptography project. Okay, so see you in the next see you in the next project. Okay, good night everyone.